Let's talk about pivot, footwork pivot. I consider one of the most important footwork in our karate, in our martial arts. Why? Because pivot can save your life. Most of the time you use pivot to counterattack or to escape from some situation. Even if you are closer to the wall, you can use the pivot to escape, change the direction of the fight, and change the angle. So your opponent has to looking for you. Once you get away from him doing the pivot, he has to looking for you. So now it's time to counter him. It's time to create a room to reset the fight. So pivot is so important and very useful. So you can use the pivot with the front leg, like transfer all your weight, your center of gravity to the front leg and pivot. Or you can use the pivot with your back leg. Transfer all your weight here and move the back leg. So these two types of pivot so important because it depends on the distance. Sometimes you just can counter over here. Sometimes if you don't have time, you have to move backward a little bit using the pivot. It's kind of a yumiashi, but when you turn to the side, we consider that as a pivot. Yeah, so now let's see now some techniques that you're gonna pivot, use on your front leg. Prepare here. So when I attack, Lyoto is gonna pivot and land his foot to diagonal there and you're gonna counter with the front hand hook. One, pow, the same time. Up, pow. As you can see, Lyoto is gonna escape from my straight direction. I am Lyoto there, the chin. So one, stop. You're gonna catch me right when I get close to him. He's change the angle, cut the sideways, use the pivot on the front leg, and you're gonna catch me. And you're gonna be very powerful because I'm gonna go in with my full power and my full strength, and that's gonna be against me because Lyoto change the angle and connect that.